Hello everyone. Sorry I haven't made a video in quite some time. I actually got a new job and it's full-time, so that's actually what this video is going to be about. I figured since I have a day off I should probably continue the series. Actually, before I get started, I want to let you guys know that you should check out the Scheuermann's Disease Fund and Scheuermann's Disease Fund Australia. They've been super helpful with my videos and content, and I believe they could help you guys. If you have any questions, you want resources, any of that, I'll link them down below in the description. Okay, so I want to get started. I just want to talk about how getting a job, having a job with a fused spine is really hard. For me, I have chronic pain, arthritis, a fused spine. So working full-time is really hard. Being on my feet is really hard. Even having a desk job is really hard. I had my spine fused in May of 2015. And since then, I've had little jobs. This is my first full-time position back in the workforce after 3 years. So it's a challenge for me. Usually I'm able to work out during the week, and in this past month since getting a new job, I haven't been able to because my body's been in so much pain just from working, just from being on my feet. But I've also noticed the part-time positions I've had in the past couple of years were almost worse. Sitting and not being on my feet was almost worse. Being stationary all day long at work, having a desk job was really hard for me. So yeah, but in this position I have now, I've noticed I'm starting to get pain in the top of my spine rather than just my low back with arthritis. So I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's because I haven't used the top of my back as much as I am now. Even though I'm working out all the time, I'm not quite sure, but it's definitely a struggle for me. I thought today would be a good day to make a video because it's actually the first day back exercising for me. So I actually did a workout today on my day off, and I'm like feeling super proud of myself because this past month I've been dead. Like, I get home from work and I can't even walk. I have to instantly grab my Tylenol arthritis or my ibuprofen, and it sucks. I was feeling really down on myself, like I can't even work out. Like, what kind of life is this? Just working all the time, working to pay bills and be in pain. Like, Scheuermann's disease sucks. So I don't know about you guys, but when I go to the doctor, specifically my spinal surgeons, they're always like, don't get a desk job, they're really bad for you. And then I'll go to another doctor, don't get an active job, they're really bad for you. But I'm not technically disabled, so I can't go on disability. So where does that leave me in the job force, like in the workforce? Where does that, I don't get it. I can't have a desk job, I can't have an active job. So what job is it that I should be having? That just goes to show that Scheuermann's disease still needs more research. Like, I feel like doctors don't know what to do with us, and it sucks for us. I'm 25 and I have a chronic disease, and I'm trying to get my life together. I'm trying to move out of my parents' house. I'm trying to make a living for myself, and I have doctors saying, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, but they don't tell me what I can do. So I decided to get a job that's active. I now work in a bakery, and it's so much fun, but it's hard. It's hard for my body, and mentally it's hard too because I'm in so much pain all the time. But all I can do is be careful. I know my limitations. I know my ways around my limitations too. I know how to do things more carefully so I don't hurt myself. I'm not sure quite where this video is going, but I just wanted to let you guys know if you're struggling with getting a job or keeping a job, staying at a job for a certain amount of time, you're not alone. I've been there. In the past 3 years, I've had 4, 5 jobs, just little jobs. Like for a little bit, I sold oranges for a local farmer, and that was hard because I was sitting all the time and I was in so much pain because it was cold outside, and I had to quit because I was miserable. And then I got another desk job, and that was also miserable, so I quit after only 2 weeks. And now I have my job now, which I don't plan on quitting, and I'm still trying to figure out ways that I can, I don't even know what I'm saying, ways that I can make it work, manage the pain. So basically, I've just been taking arthritis strength Tylenol before I go to work, before I'm even in pain. And it's been working pretty well. And I think once my body gets used to this type of work, I'm hoping it'll be okay. Another thing I want to bring up is the fact that telling an employer in an interview that you have a fused spine or Scheuermann's disease, and first of all, they don't even know what that is, but having a fused spine in general is tricky because you don't want them to be like, oh, she can't do the job, or like they can't do the job how another person could do it who doesn't have a metal spine, So when I got this job, I didn't tell anybody that I had my back disorder. It was either I tell them and they treat me differently, or I don't tell them and I do my best and hope for the best. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry this video is so not structured, but it's more like a rant. But I just wanted to get it out there that it's hard for people with Scheuermann's disease or scoliosis or anything to get a job these days, because when you fill out the application, it asks if you're disabled, and it gives you all of these explanations of being disabled. And technically, people with fused spines are not disabled. So we can't check the box, It's frustrating because we do have limitations, but we are capable, It's rough. So either you don't tell your employer, or you do and you get treated like you can't perform your duties. So that's what I've run into. And all I can do is try to stay healthy and try to get back into the swing of things and hope for the best. And if it doesn't work out, I don't know. I'm going to have to start looking for something else. But at this point, I'm moving out, and I can't afford to quit my job, keep continuing to quit jobs, So I'm at that stage of my life where I have to hold a position, and it's rough. It's really hard. So I want you guys to know that if you're struggling with working and trying to work out and live a normal life like everybody else, I'm there with you. This has been a tough month. My fiance knows, my family knows. I come home and I can't do anything else but lay down, and even laying down hurts. I have this weird pain now that's like right in my chest but in my back, and it feels like I can't breathe, and I know that's just my back being my back, but it gets really frustrating, and I don't know what to do about my arthritis, really. I know it's just progressing and I know my whole back is probably arthritic now instead of just my low spine. So it's just that arthritic pain, it's different, and you can tell when it's starting to get worse. I'm frustrated. Can you guys tell? So I searched for this job. Let's see. I started in about February, and I finally got the position this last month. So I searched for that long to find a job that would suit me best. And of course, everything says ability to lift 50 pounds, ability to twist, bend, reach, all this stuff. And it's like, I can't twist. This is me twisting. There is no twisting. So it was like, okay, can't do that job. Okay, can't do this job. okay, can't do this, can't do that, can't do that. It's like, what can I do? And then all these desk jobs that have like disclaimers saying, this is your environment you're working in, blah, 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 sitting for up to 10 hours, you know? It's like, which one's better for us? An active job or a desk job? Neither. And it's really hard. Like, it's like, what would I rather? Be sitting there for 8 hours in like immense pain, or being active and at least using my body and using my muscles and maybe strengthening something and still be in pain. And another thing is, when I go to the doctor, they think I'm just out looking for pills. You know, they treat me like, oh, here she is again, back pain. You know, even though I have a few spine and arthritis and blown discs and whatever else, they still treat me like an addict. And it's really frustrating because I really just want answers. I want help. I don't just want medication to cover it up, to treat the symptoms. You know, it's almost not even worth going to the doctor. I feel like I have to do it on my own. I always feel like that I have to be strong for myself and try a natural way of dealing with pain and all of that. And it sucks. So as usual, this video is for you guys to know you're not alone. I'm in this with you, and I hope one day doctors can figure out what to do with us. I hope one day that there's enough research to make a medication that can actually help us. I've seen time and time again on search engines, focus groups on Facebook, about people with Scheuermann's disease, and their medications aren't working. You know, I've tried nerve medications, antidepressants, pain medications, anti-anxieties. None of them help with the pain, and that bothers me. I really hope one day there's a medication for us to help with our nerve pain, to help with our arthritis pain, something, so we can live normal lives and have whatever job we want, you know. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, any concerns, you can comment down below and I'll get back to you guys. You can also follow my Instagram, SD support, and hopefully I'll have a new video up next week or the week after, depending on when I figure out a topic. Also, you can give me suggestions for topics. Thanks again for watching. Bye.